What's happening? So, this is part 2 of the video. Really, there was no way for me to make this video exciting. Like, to be honest, to me, mixing is the worst part of recording. And it's like watching paint dry. It is very frustrating. I do not like to mix. I don't like mixing other people's stuff. I don't like mixing my stuff. It's just a necessary evil. So I'm gonna just show you like a process. Like you're gonna go by ear with me, and then I'm gonna show you another angle, and I'm gonna show you kind of like what I'm doing, and then I might do a last part. Since I'm doing parts, I guess I'll do like whenever I master, I'm gonna do a part with that, just showing mastering the songs, and then I'm gonna show you. I'll show you when I try to do the cover art. I'm gonna try to show you while I'm photoshopping to see. Try to help y'all out with that or something, or just let you see the process. So this song, I've already did it, and I've preloaded the effects and everything. This is it's just one wave really. All I did was just rap straight through the track. I ain't put no ad libs, no backing vocals or anything like that. It's just plain rapping. So I'm outside. I'm gonna turn the this little cheap ass Beats pill on. This little knockout Beats pill. It plays though, because the laptop speaker is low as hell. So let me see. And whenever you mixing, what you want to do, you don't want it to be like super high and shit like that. Like you got your mastering chain, your master that controls all the dynamics of the track, that controls everything. So you want to go to that and you want to turn that down automatically, because at the end of the day, you don't want your track to be in the red. You don't want it to be too high. So you want to make sure when you're saving it, while you're mixing it, you want it to be underneath. You want to give it space for when you save it. For when you master it, then you're going to raise them levels back up. So that's the first thing you do, is lower your levels on the master. So then whenever you're gonna be mixing it, it's gonna be lower, and you gotta listen to the beat, to the vocals, try to melt it together. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to press play.
We're gonna kick this shit off right here. Set it off, baby. Yeah.
And so the beat is a low beat. So I want to make sure I want my vocals to blend in with it. My vocals probably gonna be.
Following Kanye on Twitter, I seen him write Chance the Illest. Took a screenshot, even though he talking about the other.
See, where my vocals are way too loud right now. I put my normal stuff that I do. I put a limiter on my vocals and all that, because most beats nowadays, like the wave is gonna be high as hell. This is an old beat. This is some old Kanye beats from '97. So the beats is real low. Like back in those days, the level it was more important for clarity rather than loudness. So the shit is low, and the beats probably wasn't mastered. It's probably just some leak shit. Where it is some leak shit. So I just want to rap on some Kanye beats. So that's why I'm doing this project, just to kind of like a bucket list thing. So what I gotta figure out is if I'm gonna keep this limiter on and just lower the levels, or just take it off. I'm about to take it off right now. Take the limiter off and see if that helps it. If that helps lower it to try to blend it in, and just use the compressor.
Following Kanye on Twitter, I seen him write Chance the Illest. Took a screenshot, even though he talking about the other nigga. Should I be bitter? No motivated, cause I'm trying to be bigger. Probably like he felt when he was younger and bumping jigger. I should have quit a long time ago, but I knew potentially that I could be the greatest as far as this fucking rhyming go. Even though I'm not signing no, and I'm in a dark room rapping
right now.
But as long as I'm going at it, I'm shining. Ho, if rap, I think he the greatest. And 99.9% of them C's that pick up the mic never make it. Sidetracked by Satan, broken complacent. See your dreams in front your face, but always end up in chasing. Never crossing the path of I'm trying to get a few stacks, but these student loans got my ass with negative math. If it ain't one thing, it's another. God's favors will suffer, but it don't mean that a brother won't try to get this butter. So I utter another word of this fucking lyrical murder with precision like a surgeon. I'm cutting up on these beats. I be flipping my flow like it's a gymnastic feat. Take a seat instead of compete with me. Learn you something. And instead of hate no mind, go ahead and earn you something. Cause I'm the greatest you never heard. I sing them up on they serta. Petey, they sleeping on me. They sit at the top is lonely. Well, I know at the bottom they act like they don't know me. They be phony, my nigga, but I won't trip or complain. Cause I say to get to the sun, gotta go through a lot of rain. And I survived to cover hurricanes and from the boot. When niggas know how to fight, but they still gon' shoot. Gotta protect yourself, cause they'll steal your loot. Been had it 15 years and they still like who? Oh, nah, nigga. Shit ain't cool, nigga. You gonna know me, motherfucker. Greatest you never heard of. Take them to summer school.
So, that right there, I think that might be enough. That might be enough. I just want to make sure the vocals not overbearing the track too much. You want your, with rap, you want your vocals to sit on top of the beat. Because you want it to be clear.
Even though they talking about that other nigga, shit, I be bitter, no motivated, cause I'm trying to be bigger. Probably like you felt when you was young, yeah, fuck with jigger. I should have quit a long time ago. But a new potential leader, I could be the greatest as far as this fucking rhyming go, even though I'm not signing, no. And I'm in a dark room rapping, but as long as I'm going at it, I'm shining. Ho, at rap, I think he the greatest. And 99.9% of MCs that pick up the mic never make it, sidetracked by Satan, broken, complacent. See your dreams in front of your face, but always end up adjacent. Never crossing the path, I'm trying to get a few stacks, but these student loans got my ass with negative math. If it ain't one thing, it's another. God's favors will suffer, but it don't mean that a brother won't try to get this butter. So I utter another word of this fucking lyrical murder with precision like a surgeon. I'm cutting up on these beats. I be flipping my flow like it's a gymnastic feat. Take a seat instead of compete with me. Learn you something. And instead of hate no mind, go ahead and earn you something. Cause I'm the greatest you never heard. I sing them up on they serta. Petey, they sleeping on me. They sit at the top is lonely. Well, I know at the bottom they act like they don't know me. They be phony, my nigga, but I won't trip or complain. Cause I say to get to the sun, gotta go through a lot of rain. And I survived to cover hurricanes and from the boot. When niggas know how to fight, but they still gon' shoot. Gotta protect yourself, cause they'll
So, listen to, I've messed with my compressor a little bit. Tried to kind of compress it down for my vocals to be less loud. And that's how I tried to balance it and try to get it to fit inside the beat. So, now I'm about to go to save. I'm going to save it in wave form. You want to save it in wave form because wave form doesn't have any compression or anything. If you save it in MP3 form, it automatically has some kind of compression. You don't want that. You want to save it in wave, and then whenever you master it, and then you're going to save it from your master, that's when you're going to put it in your MP3 form. So right now I'm going to save it in wave form, and just wait, because it take maybe 1-2 minutes for the song to save all the way. And that's it, man. And I'm going to show y'all like a view of the screen when I come back. So where I'm going to do another track and try to show y'all another in-depth. But it ain't much to it. Like once you get a hang of it, like you know where to go with it. You have to have a knowledge of compression, reverb, delay, just little simple things. But compression and stuff, that's like one of the most important things, because you gotta know how what does what. So is trial and error and reading, looking up articles, watching videos, and getting the knowledge of what things do before you can use them. Alright. Hopefully that helped. Okay. So this is gonna be the last thing that I'm gonna show. I'm gonna try to show you mixing this, but show you the screen. So show you this angle and see if this helps. So I'm about to mix this song. This another song is just a long verse all the way through. As you can see, it's one wave. That's what I like to do, what I prefer to do. if it's only one verse, I don't want it to be broken up, because then there's more shit to mix. So if I can rap it all the way through, if I gotta redo it a few times for me to be able to rap it all the way through, I'm gonna try to rap it all the way through if possible. If not, I'll break it up. But for the most part, I'm gonna try and rap it all the way through. But let me start off. Press play. See what's going on. I know the vocals is probably way too loud, so yup. And this is what I was talking about with the master. You see that? See it's red. That's too high. That's when you start off. Usually it's gonna be too high. That's why whenever you mixing, you put it down. I'm gonna put it down to like negative 9.6. And then as far as the vocals, I'm gonna go in the I'm in the limiter right now. So as far as the limiter go, I'm gonna keep this on here, but you gotta know how the limiter works. This right here, that's how the wave is gonna, how high the wave is gonna go. Like if I put it up here, that's the louder it'll be. At a consistent level. The wave will be right here. It'll be towards the top as much as it can. To me, it's like squishing. It's like squishing it together. So this right here, the threshold, the farther you push it down, that's the farther it's gonna squish it, try to make it go loud. And this right here is how loud it can go. Like if I push this down right here, but then I put this, the highest it can go is negative 6.3. So it's gonna stay. It's gonna be hitting that threshold as much as possible. But it's gonna sound messed up with the negative 11 threshold. But I'm just trying to show you how it works. But I want it to be like this. I don't want the threshold to be hardly at all. I don't want it to be pushing because the vocals are already loud. So I'm going to try to use the limiter to bring the vocals down. I'm going to put this at negative 6 and put the threshold at negative 2.6 and see if that helps bring the vocals down. And this right here, the compressor, the makeup, that's like when you compress something, it loses a little bit. So then the makeup, you push that up to make up for the sound you lost. But I'm gonna bring this down. Like my automatic settings is 3, but I'm gonna just bring it down to 0.0. And my ratio is 2.7. I'm gonna bring the threshold down to about 17. About 17. So now we're gonna see how that goes. Now that blends in. Now that blends in way better. That's my exciter. That's kind of like to make your vocals more crisp. Reverb. I got my reverb set. Bring a little bit more reverb in. Reverb brings your presence. It makes you sound like you in a room or something like that. Delay is echo. If I lose it, I wonder which prison that I get sent to. My brother clashes went on a field trip to Angola. What's the point of that shit? I smell a fishy aroma. 13 years of school for a worthless ass diploma. Tried college only long enough for salad made a own you. Riding with my niggas. Hot boxing and marijuana. Run through alleys like Ricky. I'm just lucky I'm not a goner. Bumping that old graduation like Kanye. Getting stronger and every. So, and that's it. That's it right there. Now I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. These songs, they not even gonna have no titles. Track 1, track 2, track 3. This is track 4. So I'm gonna get up in there. Track 4. Wave, save it as wave, and that's it. That's it. So you just seen this process. You seen just by ear, seen me talking about it. Now I showed you the screen. It's not much people. So that's it. That's it. There's 2 songs I showed y'all. Like the EP is gonna be 8 songs. You don't need to see me mixing all the songs, but I'm trying to just use this part. This is a technical part of the process of this little docu-series. Next, I'm gonna show you mastering, and then I'm gonna show you Photoshop. I'm gonna try to do the cover, and hope you enjoy. Like this part right here is the most. This is the unexciting part, but it's a necessary part. Cause you can have the coldest rhymes in the world. If your shit ain't mixed, if it sound like poo poo, well then it sound like poo poo. Shit. So fuck with your boy. Like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest and the most hated. Peace.